And before the video starts, smash the like button.
That's what's up. There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino Is the Name. Yo, what's going on? Right now you're watching Casino Is the Name, and I wanted to talk to you guys about convenience checks. A lot of people don't really know what convenience checks are or how to get them, and it's not really a topic that I really think about too often, but I was in conversation with somebody and I was saying, telling them about credit cards, and they was like, tell me all the stuff you know about credit cards. And I was like, just rambling, and I'm like, oh yeah, and also, you can get convenience checks. And they was like, what's that? I said, oh, you never heard of convenience checks? And I forget how much I know about, say, credit cards or different types of business structures or whatever like that. Things that don't really come into play in everybody's life. But I figure maybe one of my subscribers or some of my subscribers could benefit from the knowledge of convenience checks. Now, what convenience checks are checks that are associated with your credit card. Most people just have a credit card, and when you get a credit card, say you open a new credit card and the credit card is, let's just say, a $5,000 limit. You just got your new credit card, it's a $5,000 limit. They send the credit card in the mail. They never actually send convenience checks. Now, what a convenience check is basically checks that are associated with your credit card that allow you to to write a check from your credit card. So let's say you wanted to deposit the money from your credit card into your account. It's hard to do that unless you're doing like a balance transfer or something like that. Really, I don't know if that's the best way to do that, but it's hard to just swipe the card into your bank account, right? But you could write a check. Or even if it's not for your bank account, you could write a check to someone else for $5,000 with that convenience check. And basically, in order to get a convenience check, you have to request them most of the time. I've never seen convenience checks come with any one of my credit cards, and I have quite a few. I have a lot of credit cards. I got a lot of different credit cards from different companies, and not one of those credit cards ever came in the mail with convenience checks. And of course, they have different fees and different things or whatever that might be associated with writing or cashing a convenience check. But I basically what I did was I called the bank and told them, hey, I called the credit card company and said, hey, I want to get a convenience check for whatever card that I was requesting it for. They sent them in the mail. They were here in a couple of days, and there are a lot of different things that you can do with convenience checks. There might be things that you have to have a check for or that you want to buy. So, say in my situation, I have my card's total limit, about 52,000 or so is the limit that I have. So let's say there was something that I wanted to buy for like 30,000 that I could then in turn around and sell and make a $60,000 profit. I could write convenience checks to myself for that amount, have that cash in my account if it was a transaction that you couldn't do with a credit card or something like that, or even just to have the cash for a cash purchase or something like that. So I could potentially write convenience checks for that amount, that 30,000, where I can turn that 30,000, buy whatever materials that I was going to buy, whether or not it's a watch, car, whatever it is. People flip watches and cars and all kind of stuff. But whatever it is, I could buy that with the convenience check and then turn around and sell that for 50, 60,000 and make a profit. And as long as I do it within the 30 days, I don't owe the bank really anything. They may have like a 3% convenience fee or convenience check cashing fee or whatever it is. But as long as I don't go into passing 30 days on something like that, I would be fine. I don't know if that's something that you guys may want to do or whatever, but it's a lot of different things. And as a matter of fact, I want to take that back. You will have to talk to whatever your credit card company is about how they process, what their process is once you write a convenience check. Do they start earning interest immediately or whatever it is? But even still, as long as you do it within 30 days, for the most part, if you've got a decent enough profit, everything's going to be fine. I'm not suggesting that anyone out here go and do that unless you absolutely know what you're doing or are comfortable with, what the process is, and you already know everything that there is to know about using convenience checks. I just wanted to tell you guys that you can do that it is an option, that it is a possibility, and it's a lot of things about credit cards that a lot of people don't know, or even just credit in general. Did you know that your address actually affects your credit score? A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that sometimes just moving to a certain area improves their credit score. And also moving to another, different kind of area could hurt your credit score. A lot of people don't even know that. So it's so many things that you can learn about credit, and I haven't decided whether or not I was going to actually go and do a video with my sister. My sister's actually like a certified credit expert, so I don't know if I should do a video with her where we go and we break down different things about credit and how to improve your credit score and things like that. But I just wanted to tell you guys about convenience checks, because maybe one of you guys out there have a real estate deal that you're trying to do, and maybe you need to have that cash available in your account for whatever reason, or whatever it is. Maybe you just got to pay somebody in cash, whatever it is. I don't like paying people in cash, but for whatever reason, there might be a situation where you just have to have that money and it can't come from a credit card. So you can write a convenience check. And anyway, right now you're watching Casino Is the Name, and I'm out. Hey, yo, what's going on? Right now you're watching Casino Is the Name, and if you want to know how I started my trucking business, I have an ebook called Big Shot, Hot Shot, Volume 1, Own Your Trucking Authority. The link is going to be in the description. It'll pretty much tell you everything from if the taxes to different types of trailers and all sorts of things. It's a great book, 5-star reviews. Link will be in the description. Go get it. Yeah.
Beat me up, Scotty.
Me and her together, we just count it up. Money on my mind, I can't get enough. Don't play with my money, you don't want no beef. Cause I come from the bottom, I come from the street. When she first saw me, she said, who is that? When a man saw me, he called me a threat. I'm the one that really live with a rap. They ain't never did it, they ain't really trap.
Say you want to be successful. Well, what's stopping you? Can't nothing stop you from being successful except for you. You standing in your own way. I came from the bottom. I ain't know nothing but the grind. You can't tell me nothing about that. I called the Busted Basin Street Projects in Tallahassee, Florida. You hear me? I used to think $1 million would last me my whole life. I'd have made that and spent that. $1 million ain't enough.
There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? There's money everywhere. There's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino Is the Name.